Hello, Kauai. Here's our COVID-19 briefing from Team Kauai for Friday, October 30th. Happy Aloha Friday. We currently have 4 active cases on Kauai, all of whom are in isolation and 1 is in the hospital. There are currently 13 people in Department of Health directed quarantine as close contacts of the active cases. Contact tracing remains ongoing. Our cumulative case count is now 64 plus 1 probable. Kauai Police and the Hawaii National Guard are tracking approximately 1,900 cases in travel-related quarantine. For additional information, please visit the Kauai Emergency Management Agency website at kauai.gov/COVID-19. As we had expected, we're beginning to see cases of travelers who took a single negative pre-travel test who later tested positive for COVID-19. Additionally, we have seen a case of someone who took both a pre-travel and voluntary post-travel test and later developed symptoms and tested positive. These cases highlight the fact that this disease can take up to 14 days to cause illness that results in a positive test result. We have asked Kauai District Health Officer Dr. Janet Berriman to talk more about our recent cases.
Mahalo, Mayor. I certainly can't beat that costume. Our recent cases on Kauai have all been related to out-of-state travel. We're seeing cases in people who had a negative pre-travel test and a negative post-travel test and later began to feel sick. The incubation period for COVID-19 is up to 14 days. That means that from the day you're exposed to someone with COVID-19, it can take up to 14 days for you to feel sick or to have a positive test result if you were tested. A negative test any time during that 14-day period tells you that you do not have detectable levels of virus on that day, but the test can't tell you whether you're incubating the virus and may get sick in the following days. We recommend taking the post-travel test between 5 and 7 days after arriving on our island, if you're able to do so. But we also understand that visitors are not on the island that long, and in those cases we encourage post-travel tests 3 days after you arrive on Kauai. It's very important for all incoming travelers to pay attention to your health in the 14 days after traveling, and to consult with a healthcare provider if you develop symptoms, even if you have already been tested. If you or someone you know becomes symptomatic, please contact your healthcare provider, self-quarantine, and see about getting tested to determine whether you have developed COVID-19. We want to encourage travelers to take advantage of post-travel testing available on our island. Thus far, about 20% of Kauai residents who have traveled to the mainland and received pre-travel tests are also getting post-travel testing. Mahalo to those travelers. But among visitors from the mainland, that number is only about 2%. Please get that second test. It helps protect you and helps protect our community and our island for those who live here and for those who enjoy visiting here. Mahalo and happy Halloween.
Thank you, Dr. Berriman. As a reminder, we urge all incoming mainland travelers, both residents and visitors, to take a post-travel test no sooner than 72 hours after arrival. The ideal timeline to test is 5 to 7 days after arrival, but we understand many visitors won't be on island that long. In those cases, a post-travel test 3 days after arriving is preferred. For more information on the post-travel testing program, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19. Halloween is almost here, and those who do plan to trick-or-treat should wear masks if age 5 or over, and stay with your household in groups less than 10. Halloween should be focused on trick-or-treating for keiki and not for large gatherings. As a reminder, gatherings are limited to 25 outdoors and 10 indoors. There are many creative ways to celebrate Halloween that doesn't involve traditional trick-or-treating. Please help to keep our keiki safe. If you need affordable health insurance and do not qualify for Medicaid coverage, you have 45 days from November 1st to December 15th to enroll in an affordable health plan through the Federal Health Insurance Marketplace. You can determine your eligibility, open an account, and enroll at the federal website at healthcare.gov. The State Department of Labor and Industrial Relations has launched federal state extended benefits to Hawaii workers who have exhausted their state and federal jobless benefits. This program kicks in after an unemployed individual exhausts 26 weeks of state unemployment and the 13 weeks of federal pandemic emergency unemployment compensation. Potential eligible individuals will be identified and notified by mail and advised to apply for benefits online. For more information on the state's unemployment benefits program, please visit labor.hawaii.gov/UI. Kauai's general election ballots have been mailed out. If you're not yet registered to vote, you won't get a mailed ballot, but you can still register and vote in this election. Walk-in voting is open at the Voter Service Center in the Pi'ikoi building through 7 p.m. on Election Day, November 3rd. For additional information, please contact the Office of the County Clerk, Elections Division at 241-4800. If you received a mailed ballot, the State Election Office recommends against mailing it at this point. You can drop it off at the Elections Office at the Pi'ikoi Building Voter Service Center or at one of the collection boxes. Collection boxes are located island-wide and are accessible 24/7 until 7 p.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd. They are easily identified by purple badging and the official seal of the County of Kauai. Ballots are collected from the boxes daily. To view the full list of ballot collection boxes, visit the State Office of Elections webpage at elections.hawaii.gov. As of yesterday, the Elections Division has received more than 27,500 ballots out of a registered voter list of 47,253. That's nearly 60%, and ballots are still coming in. Please vote. County offices will be closed on General Election Day, Tuesday, November 3rd. Additionally, all refuse transfer stations, all High Five recycling locations, and the Kekaha landfill will be closed. The Waimea and Kopaa swimming pools will also be closed. Some services will remain open. Residential refuse pickup will continue on its normal schedule, and the Puhi Metals Recycling Center will be open. The Kauai bus will be operating on its current daily schedule. Normal business hours for county offices and services will resume on Wednesday, November 4th. Remember, we each have control over our exposure to COVID-19. We can keep ourselves and those around us safe by following very simple behaviors. Most importantly, please wear your mask over your nose and chin anytime you're around people you don't live with. Keep your distance, wash or sanitize your hands, and shared spaces often. And please avoid large gatherings. Thank you, Kauai, for being responsible. Your diligence is helping us to keep this virus contained. We thank you for understanding the role you play in mitigating the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please continue to stay home as much as possible. Refrain from social gatherings or public outings. If you must interact with people outside of your home, maintain a distance of 6 feet of separation and wear a mask, if at all possible for you to do so. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. It's a sign of respect and aloha. Do not leave home if you are sick unless you're seeking medical attention, and then only after calling your doctor first. Wash your hands frequently and clean surfaces often. Stay informed and connected during this time of social distancing. We'll continue to post updates on our official County of Kauai Facebook page or on our Kauai Emergency Management Agency page at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. The Centers for Disease Control is also updating its website regularly. For more information, please visit coronavirus.gov. Not everyone has internet access or follows the news, so please help to keep your loved ones informed. Be kind, take care of one another, God bless, and aloha.